Brian Windhorst again, ESPN Cleveland, talking about some trade rumors involving a guy that has bantied about the Cavs in the offseason.
The first trade rumor of the season came through. Apparently, someone linking Kyle Kuzma potentially to the Cavs.
I had not heard that trade rumor. I don't know how the Cavs are getting to a Kyle Kuzma trade. I'd have to go look at that. But I don't think that really helps them, although that is size on the perimeter. But they need size who can defend, and that's not really what Kuzma is doing at this point in his career. The Cavs have very little draft assets to trade because they owe so much to the Jazz. They are a hair into the luxury tax. I would be very tempted if I were the Cavs to get out of the luxury tax with the trade. The Cavs have all this money coming on their books with Donovan Mitchell's extension and Evan Mobley's extension and even Jared Allen's extension. So they're going to be a luxury tax player starting next year. I would prefer them to try to get out of the tax if they could.
Sam, is there Kuzma probably doesn't make a lot of sense. Is there an area that you look to upgrade that does make some sense? Is there anybody that could get bought out or that kind of thing?
Yeah, they would like to find, I'm sure, a backup big guy who could potentially fill in for Allen or Mobley, give them an extended rest. They're kind of relying on Dean Wade to do that now, and Kenny Atkinson calls him 6'9.5". So they really need some up front size, particularly off the bench. I think that would be their priority when it comes to what they may be looking for, either at the trade deadline in February or the buyout market that follows, or potentially a smaller deal, as Brian said, to get out of that tax. Larry Nance Jr., is a name that makes sense. I mean, you're looking for a guy who's a veteran, who understands his role. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Tristan Thompson, who they love, and they love having him around. He's great. He is, almost like a coach and an extra coach. And when he goes in, he gives everything he has as usual. Be interesting to see. His contract becomes guaranteed on January 7th. So, if they're looking to get out of that luxury tax or add another big guy, I'm not saying Tristan will be a guy who will go, but it'll be interesting to see how they approach that. And I think they're in no hurry. And they're obviously, with the league's best record, they're far from feeling like we have to do something. It's just they know what areas they could use a little help in, and I'm sure they will seek that out between now and I believe February 6th is the NBA trade deadline.